How the CIA hacked into Apple iPhones. The shocking truth behind Project Irritant Horn. Hello my friends. Welcome to Secret Agents Exposed. Today, we dive into a story so wild, so shocking, so interesting you won't believe it's true. Let's start. You think your iPhone is secure. Apple says it protects your privacy, encrypted messages, locked files, biometrics. But what if the very people sworn to protect your freedom are the ones spying on you? Welcome to a world where intelligence agencies don't just break encryption. They build backdoors into the tech we use every day. Today, we uncover the shocking truth behind how the CIA, yes, America's Central Intelligence Agency, hacked into iPhones. From top secret operations to leaked documents, this is the full story of Project Irritant Horn, CIA malware, and the global war on privacy. The myth of iPhone security. Apple has long marketed itself as the gold standard in privacy. Its iPhones feature end-to-end encryption for messages, secure enclave hardware to store biometrics, lockdown iOS systems, designed to resist malware. Tim Cook has publicly clashed with law enforcement, famously refusing to help the FBI unlock an iPhone after the 2015 San Bernardino shooting. To millions, Apple is the fortress in the war for digital rights, but leaked CIA documents say otherwise. According to top-secret files published by WikiLeaks in 2017, under the codename Vault 7, the CIA has quietly been developing tools to hack into Apple devices, bypassing security layers undetected, and they've been doing it for over a decade. Enter Project Irritant Horn. Let's rewind to 2011, when the U.S. intelligence community was ramping up its cyber capabilities. That year, the CIA launched a secret operation known as Project Irritant Horn, in partnership with the NSA, Britain's GCHQ, Canada's CSEC, Australia's ASD, New Zealand's GCSB. Together, they formed the Five Eyes Alliance, focused on sharing global surveillance intelligence. Irritant Horn wasn't just a plan to spy on terrorists. It was a full-scale project to identify and exploit security vulnerabilities in smartphone operating systems, especially iOS and Android, before the public or the companies themselves could fix them. The goal: insert implant-style malware into app stores and devices to gain persistent, undetectable access to mobile phones. That means secretly infecting smartphones at the source, while keeping the target completely unaware. CIA tools revealed. Vault 7 revealed an entire arsenal of digital weapons, tools the CIA developed to compromise iPhones and other Apple products. Let's break down just a few of them. 1. Nightsky's, a tool specifically designed to infect factory-fresh iPhones, installed via physical access before the phone reaches the customer. Once active, it allows CIA operators to retrieve files, monitor activity, track location, take screenshots, or use the mix silently. Nightsky's was ready by 2008, just a year after the first iPhone launched. 2. Sonic Screwdriver, a CIA tool that can inject malware into Mac firmware. Using a modified Thunderbolt 2 Ethernet adapter allows for persistent backdoor access, even after OS reinstalls. 3. Darksesky's, a toolkit used to maintain covert control of MacBook Airs injected into EFI, extensible firmware interface, making it extremely hard to detect or remove. These tools were part of a larger suite of malware, built to target Apple firmware, bootloaders, and wireless communication stacks. In short, the CIA could take control of an iPhone or Mac from the inside out, and the user would never know. How the CIA delivered the malware. So, how did the CIA get this malware onto people's devices? Here are the known methods. 1. Intercepting shipments. Leaked documents suggest intelligence operatives intercepted Apple products in transit, infected them with surveillance tools like Nightsky's, then resealed and forwarded them to the unsuspecting customer. This kind of supply chain attack is nearly impossible for the end user to detect. 2. Weaponized app stores. The CIA and NSA discussed plans to inject spyware into app stores, especially Google Play and Apple's App Store, either by creating fake apps, hijacking legitimate updates, redirecting users to compromised servers. While the Apple App Store is heavily vetted, even one successful exploit could infect thousands of devices in a short time. Free physical access in targeted attacks. Agents could gain temporary physical access to a phone, installing implants via USB cables or charging stations. Combined with social engineering or border inspections, this gave the CIA a quiet, undetectable entry point. What they were looking for: the CIA didn't target everyone, but the tools they built could be used on anyone. According to the leaks, their goals included tracking foreign diplomats and terror suspects, infiltrating foreign government officials monitoring journalists, whistleblowers, and cyber activists gaining access to encrypted messaging apps like Signal, WhatsApp, and Telegram by compromising the device, not the app itself. Remember, if your phone is infected at the operating system level, it doesn't matter how secure your messaging app is. The CIA can read messages before their encrypted capture keystrokes, monitor calls in real time. Your phone becomes a surveillance device in your pocket, controlled remotely. Ethical debate, defense vs. privacy. The CIA argues these tools are essential to fight terrorism and protect national security. They claim these exploits are used only in targeted, court-approved operations. They're needed to access dark communication, encrypted and anonymous apps. They prevent mass casualty events by tracking dangerous actors, but privacy advocates argue the CIA deliberately withheld critical security flaws from companies like Apple, leaving billions of users vulnerable. There's no way to verify who they rate targeting, or to ensure these tools aren't abused once created. These tools often leak and fall into the hands of hackers, criminals, and enemy states, and that's exactly what happened. In 2017, WikiLeaks released Vault 7, revealing CIA's cyber weapons to the world. Suddenly, tools meant to protect the US were being examined and replicated by hackers around the globe. Apple's response after the Vault 7 leaks. Apple responded publicly, stating, many of the issues described in the documents were already fixed in recent iOS updates. Apple emphasized its commitment to user privacy and rolled out even tighter security patches for iOS and macOS. The company now encourages users to keep software up to date, use strong passcodes, turn on two-factor authentication, avoid jailbreaking devices, or installing unauthorized apps. Still, critics argue that even Apple, with its closed ecosystem and massive resources, can completely stop state-sponsored attacks. The real problem isn't Apple. It's the fact that powerful governments now see every smartphone as a potential spy tool. The future of cyber espionage, the line between national security and global surveillance, is blurrier than ever. Today, the arms race isn't just about missiles or AI. It's about who controls the code, who finds the vulnerabilities first, and who can exploit billions of devices silently. And now, with smartphones being wallets, ID cards, health monitors, communication hubs, GPS trackers, they are also the ultimate surveillance targets. From the CIA to China's MSS, Russia's FSB, and even North Korea's Lazarus Group, every major power is investing in digital espionage. And that means the war is already in your pocket. The CIA didn't break into your home. They didn't need to. They built the tools to break into your phone without leaving a trace. Whether it's right or wrong is still being debated. But one thing's clear. The battle for your privacy isn't coming. It's already here. And unless we hold powerful institutions accountable, the next hack might not be for defense. It might be for control. Call to action. If this episode opened your eyes to the real world of digital espionage, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into cyber warfare, intelligence history, and national security. Tap the bell so you don't miss what they don't want you to know. Question of the day: do you trust your phone's security? Why or why not? Let us know in the comments. We read everyone. Until next time, stay encrypted, stay informed, and don't assume your phone is off just because the screen is black. See you in the next video with unique story.